Hello guys, and welcome back to another mod review. Today we're going to take a look at 3 placeable fuel pumps. So this is a mod that I've been waiting on coming out because with Ravenport there is pretty limited fuel options. Pretty much have one fuel station on the map, and I think with Felsburn I think there may be just 2 fuel stations on the map. So this is very handy for the farmer that wants to have a fuel station at his farm, or maybe he's got a few satellite equipment locations that he wants to put some fuel in. And now with FarmSim 19, when you reset your vehicle, you lose a fair bit of fuel out of your fuel tank. So keeping that thing filled up is even more important. So let's take a look at these in the shop. So if we go to the placeable section, we go to miscellaneous. See, here they are, 3 different fuel tanks. First one we're going to look at today is the placeable fuel tank for $5,000. This mod can be found over at modhoster.com, and there is a link in the description below to this particular mod. This particular mod will provide you discounted fuel above or below the fuel price of the fuel at the gas station. Let's go ahead and put this down. I'm just going to put it right here. And before we put it down, let's left control Q. As you can see, left control E, we can raise and lower this particular placeable. There it is. Now let's go over here and take a look. So what's noticeable about this placeable is it does put down a kind of a gravel area or a concrete area under it, and directly in front of it we've got a white fuel tank on a stand with a fuel filter, hose, and then the pump. So how I wanted to test this is I've got I've got a retriever here, okay, that I have reset. So it's got a limited amount of fuel. Here at the fuel pump here on Ravenport. So I want to fuel this up, and you'll see that that cost me $38 worth of fuel. Now I've got a few more retrievers set up over here, all of which I have done a reset on, so they should all have the same amount of fuel in them. Let's go over here and fill up from this particular fuel fill point. And $38. Okay, so that one actually is not discounted. Sorry about that. I'm getting my mods mixed up here. So that one is basically the same price as the fuel fill point. That is in-game. Second one we're going to look at today is the gas station for $1. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this one down right here. And let's run over here and take a look at it. Cost me $1, but it was $800 and some dollars to put it down, thanks to terraforming. Any rate, you'll see first off, this one does not put any sort of base down. So if you do place this, you probably want to do something about the grass or any other foliage that may be in the area that you are wanting to place it. Overall, it's a very nice model. It is just a fuel pump. I guess it assumes that you're going to have underground fuel storage. And it happens to also be the exact same model as the fuel pumps here on Ravenport. So it's clearly just an export of this with the fuel trigger. Let's go ahead and come over here to another one of our retrievers. And let's fill this one up. Again, we did the same thing to this one. We did a reset so that we need fuel, and we are down to the same fuel level. $38. Once again, it is the same price as the fuel station. Last one we're going to look at today is the fuel station. $15,000 for the fuel station. I think I forgot to mention The gas station mod can be found over at modhub.us. Again, the link to that will be in the description below. The fuel station mod for $15,000 can be found over at the LS Mod Company website, and I will once again have a link to that mod in the description below. Let's go ahead and put this one down. Again, we can raise and lower it. It's kind of hard to see, but we are going up and down. You can kind of see it. All right. Let's go ahead and check this one out a little bit. This one does clear out a little bit of an area. So we've got a little bit of grass clipping through there. Got a nice old tank with a farm fuel pump on the front there, hose and everything. Then we've got a nice concrete side barrier and back barrier. Once again, let's run over here to our retriever and fill this one up with fuel. And I believe, oops, yep. This is the one that's going to give us a little bit of a discount on our fuel. $30 over $38. So you can see this particular fuel point is a little bit cheaper than all the others. And it filled this thing incredibly quick. So the fill rate on this particular tank is much faster than that of these other tanks. It's really noticeable if you're filling something up like a harvester. So you may not like the speed at which this fills, but you're probably going to like the price at which this fills. Now there's something else I want to tell you about this particular fuel pump right here. Go into our garage and we sell our fuel station and we sell our portable fuel tank. Okay. Now all I have left are my 4 retrievers. Let's go ahead and sell those. Let's get rid of everything in my garage. Okay, there's nothing in my garage. There's nothing leased, nothing owned. But the fuel pump is still here. Something's going on with this particular mod that won't let you sell it out of the store. But if you hold on, I'm going to show you basically how to delete it out of your save game by going into the XML and manually deleting it. I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, here we are in our save game folder that we're going to use to edit our items file. This is the file that's going to have the placeable in it that we need to remove in order to get rid of that fuel pump. So if we right click on that and click edit in Notepad++, there we go. We see we have our Notepad++ screen up now. Go to find and we find gas. What we're looking for is the mod. It's this one right here. So we know this is the mod because we have file name, file name equals moddir fs19 and then the name of the mod folder, zip file. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically highlight everything from this item tag all the way to this close tag here, right after farm ID 1. We're going to delete that. Make it nice and pretty. We're going to save the file. And then what we're going to do is we're going to relaunch the game. And let me get rid of this. And what you're going to see when this comes up is that the fuel station the fuel pump is no longer there. Let's jump over here to the store. Shop, let's say. And this is where it used to be. You can see that it is no longer here. That's how you delete it out if you buy that one and then later decide you don't want it, there's a quick and easy way to get rid of it. So guys, I hope you liked this mod video. If you did, please go ahead and click that like button. Let me know in the comments what you think of each of these 3 fuel pumps, pump stations, and which one you prefer. Till next time, happy farming.